The Election Commission of Pakistan has issued a non-bailable arrest warrant against politician and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman Imran Khan in relation to a contempt of court case against him. The five-member ECP bench headed by the Chief Election Commissioner Justice retired Sardar Raza Khan heard that case. The ECP has ordered the police to arrest Imran Khan and present him before the Commission on October 26th. At the last hearing on September 27th, the ECP had adjourned the case until the Islamabad High Court decided on the party's petition regarding the proceedings. Now, Akbar Babar, who's also a petitioner in the foreign funding case against the PTI leadership, had moved the election body after Khan accused it of being biased in the funding case. In 2014, Babar moved the ECP to disqualify the PTI chairman Imran Khan for allegedly taking funds from illegal sources and, of course, for irregularities in the bank accounts of the party. Now, this is the big story coming in from Pakistan. The Election Commission there has issued a non-bailable arrest warrant against the politician, former cricketer and, of course, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman Imran Khan. All of this in relation to a contempt of court case against him. The five-member ECP bench headed by the Chief Election Commissioner heard that case. My colleague WION's Ramesh Ramachandran joining us live on the broadcast for more on that story. Ramesh, I understand the details are still sketchy at this point, but any other details that you can share with us about this arrest warrant against Imran Khan?
At the moment, according to reports from the Pakistani media, he has indeed been issued a non-bailable warrant for a contempt of court, and the next hearing will take place on the 26th of October. Remember, on the 15th of September, that is last month, the ECP had ordered Imran Khan, the leader of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party, or the PTI, to appear before it in a case pertaining to the arrest warrant, but he did not present himself before the court, and therefore today it is issued a non-bailable warrant for his arrest in the case pending against him in the court.
Right. There's also the question of the leader Babar Awan. He's now gone ahead and said that the ECP decision was unconstitutional, and he's brought in the question of why Nawaz Sharif hasn't been disqualified by the ECP because of similar funding and cases against him. So how exactly does one read this in the context of the political scenario as it pertains to Pakistan right now, with Nawaz Sharif in fact removed from office as the Prime Minister?
Aisha, the PTI, or the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party, can be expected to politicize this legal matter. It's a procedural matter which is pending before the courts, and therefore to that extent this is purely in the realm of the judiciary. But that's it, as you mentioned there, the PTI will politicize it, especially in the run-up to the next parliamentary election sometime in the middle of next year. So this issue will remain on the boil for some more time to come, especially in the weeks ahead, especially in light of the next hearing, which is slated for the 26th of October. Right.
Ramesh, also when it comes to Imran Khan, we know for a fact he's been a vocal critic of the ruling party, especially of Nawaz Sharif. In fact, he was one of the people, the key names that was pushing for the case to be pursued against Nawaz Sharif in the Panama case scandal. What exactly is his position when we look at the political landscape in Pakistan, given that there are reports that he has a very strong relationship with the military leadership in Pakistan?
Indeed, and that's the interesting part insofar as the domestic politics of Pakistan is concerned, Aisha. Imran Khan has always been seen as close to the powers that be in Pakistan, namely the Pakistan military and the intelligence establishment, and he was seen as a proxy of the Pakistan military. So in essential, next year when the elections do indeed take place, it will be a three-cornered contest between PTI of Imran Khan, the Pakistan People's Party, the PPP, and PMLN of Nawaz Sharif. So clearly, Imran Khan is positioning himself as the front-runner in the run-up to the next year's elections, but whether the elections will be held indeed or on time remains to be seen.
Right. One more question, Ramesh, in terms of this non-bailable warrant. This is a fairly serious charge against Imran Khan, and the fact that this is a non-bailable warrant, this obviously is going to cause a great degree of concern, not just for the former cricketer, but even for the party itself.
In a sense, yes. Once it's in the realm of the judiciary, the politics may have to take a backseat. But as I said, the PTI and Imran Khan himself can be expected to leverage this going forward if he's indeed arrested in the days to come, and make it a campaign issue or a campaign rally in the run-up to the next elections. Every which way you look at it, Aisha, Imran Khan will turn it to its advantage in the months ahead.
Right. Ramesh, in his written reply during the last hearing on Monday, Imran Khan had said that he had actually filed an apology through his lawyer, adding that he had never opposed that apology. And following its submission, the case should have been decided, is what I'm reading right now on the various updates that are coming in. So, I mean, the fact that he's written an apology to the court and suggested that, that he didn't oppose the apology to start with, does this also raise questions about the fact that he may have admitted in some ways to the irregularities being mentioned?
Well, this apology has been tendered, no doubt, but it might come up in the next hearing on the 26th. But on date, as of today, Aisha, on the 12th of October, essentially the non-bailable warrant is for his non-appearance before the court. So it is a procedural matter, but as I said, this could snowball into a political confrontation if the verdict indeed goes against him in the days to come.
All right, let's take that question across to Arslan Bhatti of Dunya News, who's joining us live on, or rather on the phone line from Islamabad for more on that story. Mr. Bhatti, is this likely to snowball into a political firestorm, if you will, given that this is a non-bailable warrant against one of the most prominent and publicly recognizable faces in Pakistan?
Yeah, the non-bailable warrants were issued by the Election Commission of Pakistan on the pretext that Imran Khan, the main opposition leader, was not telling the truth. This was very right that on one side, Imran Khan and his party was raising the flag of truth and raising the flag that there should be no corruption, that there should be zero tolerance in Pakistan. But on the other side, they did not pay any heed to the questions raised by the Election Commission of Pakistan. That's why Election Commission has issued a non-bailable warrant for Imran Khan. That was a formality in Pakistani law. Election Commission law is political parties law 2002, which was passed by the Parliament with majority and consensus vote. It is binding on every party to answer the Election Commission. Rather, it is answerable to the Election Commission of Pakistan at every platform and at every point. Even when the question is raised by the Election Commission of Pakistan from any political party, it has to give proper and relative answers to that. Therefore, the PTI was very in deep trouble after the issuance of the notice. But one thing is to be clear that Imran Khan had tendered apology in the past, but that apology was not accepted at all.
The party is also an inherent dichotomy at play here, given that Imran Khan very aggressively pursued and very publicly pursued the case, the Panama case against Nawaz Sharif. And here we're looking at the fact that he himself has been accused of illegal funding of his party.
Yeah, this is true that if he had proved or he had not, he did not get any foreign funding, why can't he explain his position? Why can't he clear his position? This was the very right question raised by the Election Commission of Pakistan. He should, either Imran Khan and his party or any representative or a lawyer or counsel of his party should clear the stance of the Election Commission, which was raised by the opposition parties, that he was involved in foreign funding. He got foreign funding for his election campaign. This is accusation. If this is accusation, then why can't it was cleared by the party of Imran Khan? The same cases with that you said the very right thing, that he was raising hue and cry, and even he had been on road against the
organized asking for a pursuance of that case. We'll have to leave it at that, Mr. Bhatti. Thanks very much for bringing us up to speed on that case.